1974.
Dance, motherfucker, dance! Gangsters don't dance. Girls, this motherfucker's got rhythm.
And I'm gonna tell you something. This pimping that I got in my blood, it came from a family tree. My granddaddy was a pimp. I'm talking about pimping since
1974.
And now, from the Cocaine Energy Drink Studios. In Cleveland, Ohio, on the Morning Show Central Radio Network, playing the best
Since 1974.
Midwest independent hip-hop, rhythm, and blues.
Since 1974.
Only on Since1974Radio.com with your host, the most underestimated madman in the world, Ty House.
Since 1974.
Well, hello, bonjour, hola, aloha, konnichiwa, man, habit, hotep, greetings and salutations. What's up? What up, though? What it do? What's happening? What it is and what's cracking? However you say it. Welcome to the show. This is Since 1974 Radio, and I am the most underestimated madman in the world, along with...
Yo, the redhead of the Midwest, your girl Micah Matera.
It's definitely going down.
Yeah.
We got Monsta in the building.
Who down the beat? Yo,
Yep.
I'm different. Yeah, I'm playing.
Uh-oh.
We got Monsta in the building.
Definitely.
What?
Monster in the building.
I didn't get to meet him yet.
Yeah, it's definitely going
Let me get
down.
my bell out. I got questions for him.
We're going to finish up our discussion that we've been having all month long
yeah.
about, hip-hop and violence. Why is it so closely associated? So I guess we're going to kick things off with something I found on the internet that I felt like more or less directly related to what our conversation been about all month long.
And bear with us because it's a lot of reading.
Yeah,
so
but
don't think we're just like dragging. It's just.
But I'm gonna butcher it, and we might break it up, and get some videos in between. But this is a good read. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was untitled, and it's called "The Secret Meeting That Changed Rap Music and Destroyed a Generation." It say it was an anonymous letter that it landed in the inbox about a year ago, and it was posted on a website. It say, "Hello, after more than 20 years, I finally decided to tell the world what I witnessed in 1991, which I believe was one of the biggest turning points in popular music and ultimately American society. I have struggled for a long time weighing the pros and cons of making this story public, as I was reluctant to implicate the individuals who were present that day. So I've simply decided to leave out names and all the details that may risk my personal well-being and those who were like me dragged into something they really weren't ready for. Between the late 80s and early 90s, I was what you could call a decision maker with one of the more established companies in the music industry. I came from Europe in the early 80s and quickly established myself in the business. The industry was different back then, since technology and media weren't accessible to people like they are today. The industry had more control over the public and had the means to influence them any way it wanted. This would explain why in the early 1991 I was invited to attend a closed-door meeting with a small group of music business insiders to discuss rap music's new direction. Little did I know I would be asked to participate in one of the most unethical and destructive business practices I have ever seen. The meeting was held at a private residence on the outskirts of Los Angeles. I remember about 25 to 30 people being there, most of them familiar faces. Speaking to those I knew, we joked about the theme of the meeting as many of us did not care for rap music and failed to see the purpose of being invited to a private gathering to discuss its future. Among the attendees was a small group of unfamiliar faces who stayed to themselves and made no attempt to socialize beyond their circle. Based on their behavior and formal appearance, they didn't seem to be in our industry. Our casual chatter was interrupted when we were asked to sign a confidentiality agreement, preventing us from publicly discussing the information present during the meeting. Needless to say, this intrigued and in some cases disturbed many of us. The agreement was only a page long, but was very clear on the matter and consequences, which stated the violating in terms which resulted in job termination. We asked several people what this meeting was about and the reason for such secrecy, but couldn't find anyone who had any answers. A few people refused to sign and walked out. No one stopped them. I was tempted to follow, but curiosity got the best of me. A man who was part of the unfamiliar group collected agreements from us. That change in music kind of threw me off, but that was dope. Quickly after the meeting began, one of my industry colleagues, who shall remain nameless like everyone else, thanked us for attending. He then gave the floor to a man who only introduced himself by the first name and gave no further details about his personal background. I think he was the owner of the residence, but it was never confirmed. He briefly praised all of us for the success we have achieved in the industry and congratulated us on being selected as part of this small group of decision makers. At this point, I began to feel slightly uncomfortable at the strangeness of this gathering. The subject quickly changed as the speaker went on to tell us that the respective companies we represented had invested in a very profitable industry, which could become even more rewarding with our activity and involvement. He explained that the company we work for had invested millions into the building of privately owned prisons, and that our position of influence in the music industry would actually impact the profitabilities of these investments.
He invested money into a privately owned prison.
Right, they're saying the music industry invested
money into prisons.
Right.
So if y'all didn't catch that, in the last paragraph of the first letter, or at least the first half of the letter, it says that someone, we don't have the name, invested millions, who was a part of the music industry, into privately owned prisons.
He say, at the time, I didn't know what a private prison was, but I wasn't the only one. Sure enough, that's what most prisons are. Privately owned prisons. Yeah, they get money from the state to, run the prison.
That is so retarded.
Yeah. Sure enough, we were told that these prisons were built by privately owned companies who receive funding from the government based on the number of inmates.
Wow.
The more inmates, the more money the government would pay these prisons. It also made it clear to us that since these prisons are privately owned and they will become publicly clear to us that since these prisons are privately owned and they became public traded, we were able to buy shares. Most of us was taken back by this. Again, a couple people asked what this had to do with us, and at this point,
how can you own shares to a prison?
Because it's privately owned.
So we can invest money
into.
I can invest my own money into a prison and own shares. Man, it's at this point.
You want to get into yours, or you want to shoot a video and then come back with the rest?
We're gonna show a video and then I'm gonna read the rest of the letter that was anonymously written.
I guess
that changed the rap industry and changed our generation.
I ain't ready for the music videos.
No?
I'm off today.
Want me to read the rest of the letter?
Yeah, go ahead and read.
Okay.
You can read. You can read real well.
So at this point, my industry colleague, who had first opened the meeting, took the floor again and answered our questions. He told us that since our employers had become silent investors in this prison business, it was now in their interest to make sure that these prisons remained filled. Ooh. Our job will be to help make this happen by marketing music, which promotes criminal behavior. I don't want to read no more.
You dig what I'm saying?
I'm pissed off.
You dig what I'm saying?
I'm pissed off. Rap being the music of choice. He assured us that this would be a great situation for us because rap music was becoming an increasingly profitable market for our companies. And as an employee, we'd also be able to buy personal stocks in these prisons. Immediately, silence came over the room. You could have heard a pin drop. I remember looking around to make sure I wasn't dreaming, and so half the people dropped jaws. My days was interrupted when someone shouted, "Is this a fucking joke?" At this point, things became chaotic. Two of the men were part of the unfamiliar group, grabbed the man who shouted out and attempted to remove him from the house. A few of us, myself included, tried to intervene. One of them pulled out a gun and we all backed off. They separated us from the crowd and all four of us were escorted outside. My industry colleague, who had opened the meeting earlier, hurried out to meet us and reminded us that we had signed an agreement and would suffer the consequences of speaking about this publicly, or even with those who attended the meeting. I asked him why he was involved with something this corrupt, and he replied that it was bigger than the music business and something this corrupt and nothing we want to challenge without risking consequences. We all protested, and as he walked back into the house, I remember word for word the last thing he said: "It's out of my hands now. Remember, you signed an agreement." He then closed the door behind him. The men rushed us to our cars and actually watched until we drove off. A million things were going through my mind as I drove away, and I eventually decided to pull over and park on a side street in order to collect my thoughts. I replayed everything in my mind repeatedly, and it all seemed very surreal to me. I was angry with myself for not having taken a more active role and questioning what had been presented to us. I like to believe the shock of it all, it was suspended by my better nature. After what seemed like an eternity, I was able to calm myself at the office. Calm myself enough to make it home. I didn't talk or call anyone that night. The next day, back at the office, I was visibly out of it, but blamed it on being under the weather. No one else in my department had been invited to the meeting, and I felt a sense of guilt for not being able to share what I had witnessed. I thought about contacting the 3 others who were kicked out of the house, but I didn't remember their names and considered speaking about it publicly at the risk of losing my job, but I realized I'd probably be jeopardizing more than my job, and I wasn't willing to risk anything happening to my family. I thought about those men with guns and wondered who they were. I had been told that this was bigger than the music business, and all I could do was let my imagination run free. There were no answers and no one to talk to. I tried to do a little bit of research on private prisons, but didn't uncover anything about the music business involvement. However, the information I did find confirmed how dangerous this prison business really was. Days turned into weeks and weeks into months. Eventually, it was as if the meeting had never taken place. It all seemed surreal. I became more reclusive and stopped going to any industry events unless professionally obligated to do so. On 2 occasions, I found myself attending the same function as my former colleague. Both times, our eyes met, but nothing more was exchanged. As the months passed, rap music has definitely changed direction. I was never a fan of it, but even I could tell the difference. Rap acts that talked about politics or harmless fun were quickly fading away as gangster rap started dominating the airwaves. Only a few months had passed since the meeting, but I suspect that the ideas presented that day had been successfully implemented. It was as if the order has been given to all major label executives. The music was climbing the charts, and most companies were more happy than to capitalize on it. Each one was churning out their very own gangster rap acts on the assembly line. Everyone bought into it, consumers included. Violence and drugs use became a central theme in most rap music, consumers included. I spoke to a few of my peers in the industry to get their opinions on the new trend, but was told repeatedly that it was all about supply and demand. Sadly, many of them even expressed that the music reinforced their prejudice of minorities.
It's crazy, right? Mm-hmm. How they just took, you know what I'm saying, something that we listen to every day, and you be wondering why you hear certain songs on the radio all the time.
See, what the crazy thing about this is that I never knew prisons were involved. That's an issue. Like, I mean, we already knew something was going on.
Right.
It sounds like Illuminati. It sounds like the government has their hand in everything. But the fact that they even wanted to put, you know what I'm saying, our people at risk and take their lives away to put them in jail, make music that'll make them go crazy.
Just to make
they can
money.
end up in jail. Now we can get rich off of that.
Just to get money.
That's insane. But when you think about it, as we said, you know, how music is associated with violence, you know, I mean, it makes sense.
But like I said, this whole little meeting took place in like 91. And if you think hip hop pre-91
and how it changed,
you're going to think Public Enemy, X-Clan, BDP, who, like you say, as a hip hop head, is hip hop.
Who were the first influences.
And they was talking, you know, we going to party, we gonna bullshit, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I could kick some lit to you that's gonna enlighten you. But after that, it got to Spice One, NWA, you know what I'm saying? Bang Bang Boogie, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, that was art imitating life, because that's what was going on in the streets.
Man, I would love to have someone in the industry their opinion on this letter. And maybe they
Let's
even
get into
already
some music videos. This is a hip hop show.
Yeah.
And we ain't even
I mean,
really
we didn't
through
get
with
off
the letter.
subject for real. I mean, it's one paragraph left, you guys, so bear with us. But I mean, you can even call the show and voice your opinion on this letter we just read, and how, you know, someone anonymously wrote and attended a meeting, you know what I'm saying, telling them you can get involved with, you know, influencing people to make more crazy rap music so we can put them in prison and make money off of them. Like, come on now, we know music is social, universal. It influences us. It makes us move in different kind of ways. So, and they want to rap to be the number one, you know, like, genre out here. Why? Gangster rap is like what? Shooting, violence, drugs. Come on now.
So
And
let's
you
get
and
into a music
you
video.
can't say you know what race or is affected by that type of gangster rap music. It's only one. Come on,
We
man.
know who they say in
And
prison.
most of them
but
is where.
at the same time, we also have to initiate. I mean, have to let it be known the fact that we automatically assume that there's more black men in the United States in prison than there are in college, which is not true. It's more.
It's not true, but
It's more black men in college than it is in prison. But at the same time, you see who we talking about. We talking about
Yeah.
the ones in prison, not the ones that's out there doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? We ain't praise. But that's just like as growing up. You don't get praises for doing the right thing. You don't get praises for doing good, but you're gonna get chastised for doing bad.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? You're gonna get some notoriety for doing bad.
yeah.
Whereas if you do something right, good job. That's what you're supposed to do. If you do something bad, it's a whole big issue. Like the little dude out in Chardon. You know what I'm saying? He
TJ
did
Lane.
something. Yeah, TJ Lane.
You heard about
He
him
did-
too at the court?
Nuts.
Did you heard about him?
But you see the publicity.
Yeah.
You dig
he
what
had
I'm saying?
killer on his shirt.
Right. And
He
you
turned
hear
around
the
and showed the
statement.
family. Come on,
You hear the
man.
statement that he said?
No, I didn't even hear the
He was
statement.
like the hand. He said the hand that was used to kill your family members now masturbates for eternity.
What?
Motherfucker
Oh,
is
man.
nuts. And look, then see what I'm saying? He did something silly, nutty, and we just gave him some notoriety for it.
And he flipped off the family.
Wow.
The bird. Nuts.
So he's getting a death penalty, right?
No, he can't.
Life. He underage. Life in
How old is
prison.
he? Oh,
3
so-
life sentences.
Come on now. They
Three
can't just kill him
license.
eventually?
But look, he already done filed an appeal. So y'all, I mean, that's nuts. That's nuts. You know what I'm saying? They'll be 18 and thinking like that. Like, I'm gonna do this craziness. I'm gonna drag these families through this craziness, and then I'm so young that y'all gonna have to give me a trial, so I'm gonna drag y'all through some more craziness. Then after y'all convict me, I'm on appeal, so I'm gonna drag y'all through some more craziness. It's like this guy is just nuts. But that's where our world is at right now.
That's crazy.
That's where our world is at. Let's get into some music video and break up all this monotony. See, that's how the hip hop and violence, it just get rough.
Yeah.
It gets rough.
It's an iffy subject.
So let's get into this new video from the homie Nova Star.
Nova the
Nope, not Nova the
Oh,
Rebel.
Nova
Star
Okay.
with Nightmares
Okay.
since 1974radio.com. MSC
Yeah.
Radio Network.
What up, Playboy? How you doing, man? How's your day? Good. You hear about that party tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we're about to do it right. So you're about to get this in, and we're about to ride out.
Now, dog, workers just been crazy lately. You know, everybody just been so, everything just been going.
Well, man, hey, just relax. Take it easy. I'll see you soon, all right?
Yo, what up, Buck Volume? Shout out to all of y'all. I'm Nova, Starbuck, alright. Let's go. Welcome to my nightmares. I got dream scenes that'll make you scream. You're not seeing things when that blade for the chainsaw red. Then I open up the girlfriends over these fuck with me. I just met you properly. Philosophy's just on another pedigree. Stop on atomical radiation, spitting vapors be enough to burn lights. Like, okay, let's go, let's start it up now. You run your city, I burn, I get top. I am a rebel that needed a sound. And now that I found the world has a rhyme, show me that you motherfuckers ain't worth living. Cause if not, then fuck it, the flames will burn the children. This is my mission, fuck you, don't listen. And they gon' break bones when I spit this liquid. Off my chain, guillotine flow when I chop his brain. Let me cut loose like a fucking gun range when I spit this shit, leaving them never crack. I go bang, that style by crack. So step the hell back from my eyes turn black. I'ma snap on the track, that's a fact. When I'm rapping, the flames that I spit ignite, just go back. Style bomb in the sky when I drop, say goodbye. It'd be a lie if I said I'm playing this time. Napalm in my hand, busting up like a dragon. And threats and packing while I fat fit. Hold your breath, this man go postal. Uh-oh, fuck a dirty slut in her butthole. That's cool. I don't give a damn, nigga. I'm throw molten liquor. My dick is taking down her throat. Goddamn, I done lost my mind. Killing this beat, you can call it genocide. Yo, I'm so high in the goddamn sky. Gets a solar flare when my ass pass by. Shadow yo and LA mental capacity. The audacity for this man even trying to shout me. Right, my rally on a fire squad. Dropping the verse bomb, infecting your lies. Okay, goddamn. Bitch, be brutal with machete in my hand. Grab the same man, put him in a trash can. Hold a knife to his wife, then awake in a strange land. I can't take this, my mind has aphids. I need to calm down before I flip out and break shit. Fuck these dreams, I might just scream. The nightmares and scenes are conjure the fucking beast. Okay, wait, whoa. Never stop by, bitch, try to broke the mold. Fuck with me and get chainsaw hard. Have your brains leaking on the walls and floors. I'm fucking sick and my brain itch, so I scratch that bitch with a machete tip. I'll sever your head and I'll make sure you twitching. The Titan must got this battle's relentless. Hello, I am more or less than a villain. Fucking up planets on my daily is a mission. I go raw, no butt nigga chicken, don't need you to talk, shut your ass up and listen. It's on the track, this shit when I'm finished. Flying in my spaceship, crash on your district. I go beast mode, fuck what you think, ho, break every bone in your body, need disco, let's go. Now I'm riding in space, coasting emotion with a laugh on my face. Yo, never stop, I'm for straight up from Mars. Break your ass bitch like strings on a fly. I eat bars so my tummy hurts, and I vomit under shock until I make the shit work. I'ma need a hearse and maybe a few nurse. The epidemic is spreading, infecting your nerves first. Yeah.
Yo, you good?
Yeah, man, I'm good. I just fucking crazy ass dream. Those demons and fucking.
Hey, don't even worry about it, man. Take this last shot and let's ride out.
Please don't do it. The homie Nova with Nightmares, since 1974radio.com.
That video was sick, man. Come
Yeah.
on now.
And his flow, he was going in on that.
You should have been in it.
Hey, watch it. I would have had fun. I would have did it.
I got another video I want to get into.
Okay.
This from the homies that we be messing around with out in the rain. They'll be here on the show probably I think the next month sometime. Okay. This is Fame G featuring B Smooth.
Oh, B Smooth in the video?
Yeah, way flyer than you.
What?
Here
Let's
on
check
since
it.
1974radio.com on the MSC radio.
Oh, they got
network.
weed in here. Okay.
You look like a Teletubby.
What up, man?
Haters talking when they see us coming through the door. Phone by my side and I'm fresh from head to toe. Rings on my neck and check my feet, you see retro. We bad bitches, no money, fresh clothes. Ooh, I'm way fly than you. Ain't nothing you can do. Take the L, you niggas lose. Take the L, you niggas lose. Everybody talking, think it's time you learn your lesson. All you niggas drama, I ain't with the stressing. Nah, everybody talking, think it's time you learn your lesson. All you niggas drama, I ain't with the stressing. You clean, but I'm cleaner. I mean, but I'm meaner. Introduce me to your girl, now you having trouble seeing her. Ooh, I'm way fly than you. You clean, but I'm cleaner. Mean, but I'm meaner. Don't want you in my business unless you bring the green up. Ooh, I'm way fly than you.
Fresh young nigga, I be fly as fuck. YG the set, gon' throw it up. We let guns buzz, you hate touch. You can't fuck with us, cause we dangerous. I'm all about my paper. Bake when I wake up. Now kush all in my mind. I spit bars like I did time. I hear these niggas say that they hot. We all know who got the flame. When it comes to that topic, they not. I'm on fire, call me Fame G. For all you lames who don't know me, let me introduce myself. I'm that nigga that's self-made, bitch. I don't need no help, nah.
Everybody talking, think it's time you learn your lesson. All you niggas drama, I ain't with the stressing. Nah, everybody talking, think it's time you learn your lesson. All you niggas drama, I ain't with the stressing. Nah, everybody talking, think it's time you learn your lesson. All you niggas drama, I ain't with the stressing. Nah, everybody talking, think it's time you learn your lesson. All you niggas drama, I ain't with the stressing. You clean, but I'm cleaner. I mean, but I'm meaner. Introduce me to your girl, now you having trouble seeing her. Ooh, I'm way fly than you. You clean, but I'm cleaner. I mean, but I'm meaner. Don't want you in my business unless you bring the green up. Ooh, I'm way fly than you.
You say you clean, but I'm cleaner. Act mean, but I'm meaner. Don't introduce me to your girl, cause then you ain't gon' see her. But I ain't tryna keep her, I just wanna bang. Yeah, I fucked her a couple times, but I still don't know her name. I'm all about my business. So bitch, stay out my business unless you bring them commas up. Bitch, I'm tryna get my commas up, and I don't fuck with you broke niggas. So if you broke niggas, I don't like y'all. Same thing for you ratchet hoes. I'm just trying to one night y'all.
Everybody talking, think it's time you learn your lesson. All you niggas drama, I ain't with the stressing. Everybody talking, think it's time you learn your lesson. All you niggas drama, I ain't with the stressing. You clean, but I'm cleaner. I mean, but I'm meaner. Introduce me to your girl. Now you having trouble seeing her. Ooh, I might fly to you. You clean, but I'm cleaner. I mean, but I'm meaner. Don't want you in my business unless you bring the green up. Ooh, I might fly to you.
Be smooth.
In the building. Fame G.
Yeah, I see he rocking that Detroit hat.
Way flyer than you.
Way flyer than you.
Yeah. Lorraine, it goes down.
Lorraine is hot.
Yeah, they do that.
I did miss the art special yesterday.
Oh, he got canceled.
Okay, because I went to the IX Center. So I didn't know the IX Center is open in Berea, Ohio. And then tickets are like $18. I went with my family yesterday. My mom's birthday actually was yesterday too.
What they doing? Happy birthday, moms.
57.
What they doing? Whoa, did you just put moms out there like that?
Oh, she okay? She proud of her age.
What they doing at the IX Center?
She proud of her age. They got the Crazy Mouse ride, the Freak Out, the Zipper. The Zipper got me, man. I couldn't take it.
Oh, okay.
Flipping me back and forth and moving at the same time too.
The IX Indoor Amusement Park.
Yeah. It was fun.
Well, you know what I'm saying? We got to get into a break. Come back. We got the homie Monsta in the building.
Let's go.
It's going down. We'll be right back. Since 1974radio.com on the MSC Radio Network. Mindless Clothing.
You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network.
Okay, we got some breaking news from downtown Cleveland. We're going to kick to our on-the-scene reporter, Justin.
This is Justin from the MSC Radio Network. We are live downtown where we've had some reports of some recent zombie attacks. We got a witness here that states she knows what's happening.
Oh my God, the zombie was eating that man's face. But I got an awesome Mindless Clothing t-shirt.
Mindless Clothing. www.mindlessclothing.com.
Hey, local bands and unsigned artists. What if I told you there was a place in Cleveland where you can get your merch made and have it sold in one location? What if I said you could bring your CDs and tickets to upcoming shows to this location? And what if I said you could do live acoustic sets at this location? I bet you're thinking there's no such place in Cleveland. Guess what? You'd be wrong. Contact Rick Navario at Rock City, Cleveland, and tell him you need merch made and you want to sell it in his store. Now, how cool is that? You can tell your fans to come down and get your stuff, and I think he'd ship your products to your fans. And he's local. Contact Rick Navario at Rock City, Cleveland today. 216-622-0377. That's 216-622-0377. If you have a product or service, let people know about it. Get your message out there and advertise on MSC Radio Network. It's easier than you think, and the whole planet is listening. Find out how you can advertise. Email Chris at morningshowcentral.com. Heat 99 Technologies. Affordable and reliable web hosting done right. Jumping from one web host to another can be frustrating. Finding a good web host can be unnerving for even the most experienced of web designers. That's why Uncensored Net Noise has chosen P99 Technologies as its web hosting supplier. Established in 1999, P99 Technologies has evolved into a first-class web hosting provider. Its 99.9% uptime rivals many in the industry. That's why they offer their 30-day guarantee, no questions asked. For more information, go to P99.com. P99 Technologies will help you get started with your web presence with honest and expert customer service. P99 Technologies. Affordable and reliable web hosting done right. If you're looking for the best in musical equipment, recording gear, sound reinforcement, and more, Guitar Center has you covered. Guitar Center, located at 26635 Brook Park Road in North Olmsted, has the tools of your trade with the largest selection of music and sound gear in the area. They cater to your musical needs and have the knowledge to help you out. Guitar Center in North Olmsted. MorningShowCentral.com uses them. You should too. Need to know more? Go to GuitarCenter.com. Call the show toll free. 1-888-668-0742. You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network on MorningShowCentral.com.
So baby, come back to me. Please don't leave me in this rain. I thought you wanna be girl for you. Girl, you know I love you. I thought you wanna be girl for you. Girl, you know I love you. The way I feel. You either love me or you don't. What's the deal? What's the deal? 'Cause baby, my heart can't take these days. And I'm sick and tired. So tell me what you really saying. Is this the end? Is this the end? I thought you wanna be girl for you. Girl, you know I love you. I thought you wanna be girl for you. Girl, you know I love you. I thought you wanna be girl for you. Girl, you know I love you. I thought you wanna be girl for you. Girl, you know I love you.
Hear this. I thought that you wanted to be my only girl. I thought you really wanted to be in my world. I don't have no time for these games that you are trying to play. So why don't you just walk the other way? And when you want to be real, you come back on. If you don't, you can stay where you're at. Matter of fact, I don't need you at all. Don't call. I don't want to talk to you no more. I thought you wanna be girl for you. Girl, you know I love you. I thought you wanna be girl for you. Girl, you know I love you.
User-friendly and ready to serve. MorningShowCentral.com. Oh, great. Not another Farmville request. Check us out on Facebook at Facebook.com/MorningShowCentral. Denying one Farmville request at a time.
MSC Radio Network has just tweeted the following. This bowel movement won't come out.
Check us out on Twitter at Twitter.com/MSC Radio Network. Looking for reliable and affordable Shoutcast audio or video hosting? JWN Media offers complete Shoutcast hosting solutions for business or personal use. use. All plans come with full listener stats, custom web scripts for implementing your service into your existing website, full server control, super fast network, and huge bandwidth limits, a 99.5% uptime guarantee, and friendly, knowledgeable support personnel dedicated to making your hosting experience fun and easy. With plans starting at only $3 a month, you have no excuse not to get a server of your own. Plus, with the option to add auto DJ and on-demand services, you can be confident your station will be all it can be. Custom plans are also available at their website. Simply visit jwnmedia.com and click the Shoutcast hosting link to get started right now.
Oh, wow. Language.
Okay, he was PMSing. You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network.
Yo. Can you hear
I
me?
look like a Teletubby.
Me?
I just now seen that on the screen
I
over
don't
there.
sound like no Teletubby.
We'll do the rest of the show like this. Teletubby, look.
You look like one. Orange. That's Kenny. That is
Oh,
Kenny.
hell no.
That is Kenny. Boom. Yo, welcome your boy Monsta to the show.
Yo, what's up?
What up, Monsta?
Man, I'm happy to be here.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm good. I'm sitting next to my radio crush. So.
Oh.
Bow.
Thank you.
There it is.
So where
welcome
you
to
from?
Since 1974 Radio.
We gonna get this started right.
Yeah.
I'm from Youngstown, Ohio. You know.
Okay.
The 330.
330 in the building. And what brought you to Since 1974 Radio?
I actually checked you guys out when y'all was doing the stuff with Caliente. That's my boy.
Yeah.
So you know, I definitely wanted to come hang out with the crew.
That's what's up. Much love.
Mad love. Shouts out to Caliente. Pop.
I think he in Pittsburgh, right?
Yeah. I think I texted him before. He ain't text me back though.
Oh, he be shitting.
Yeah, you know.
Shitter.
Caliente, text me back, man.
Boo.
On blast. So what's good? What you got going on, man? You got some music coming out?
Yeah, I'm pretty good. I got my new mixtape coming out. I'm gonna name it Young Forever. You know, we got some spectacular stuff we doing with that. It's gonna be a real big thing. You know, we definitely want to come back and do some stuff with y'all when we do that. You know,
For
probably
sure.
bring the whole crew and meet you guys. You know, everybody.
Do you know when it's dropping?
This summer, early summer.
Okay, that's good. That'd be a good look. Hot summer coming up. You want to make sure you get music out there.
Yeah.
Girls take their tops off, so some hot music. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about it, but
What happened?
nothing.
All I heard was tops off.
Nope.
Tops off.
Everything else was like a blur.
We like tops off. You know, you don't hear nothing after tops off.
Nah,
What?
everything
Wow.
else goes away.
Yeah, we just, you know.
That might be the name of our next mixtape.
What?
Tops off.
I like that though.
Tops
Tops
off.
Gotta work
on it.
And bottoms.
And bottoms, huh? You can't just get half of it. You need all of it.
Yeah, we need the whole thing. You can't just drop the top.
Ungrateful. Not
Is it in the whole state of Ohio or just Columbus that it's legal for women to walk around topless?
I didn't know that it was.
I know in Columbus it is.
I mean, I believe in equality. So if we allowed to go outside with our shirts off, by all means, you should come outside with your shirt
No, we
off.
would get a ticket.
No, not in Columbus.
I'll pay
In
those-
Cleveland.
Ladies, I will pay those tickets. You walk down my street without that shirt on, I will pay your ticket.
You heard it from your boy Monsta. Top off and pay a ticket.
I got you, topless.
Parking tickets too?
Yeah, hey, whatever. You walking down the street topless, you know. You never even know. That should be a new thing, like mobile stripping.
Man.
Like you just walk down the
That
street,
would be.
people throw money out the car. They need to just let it happen.
Strip clubs ain't gonna have no business no more.
Strip clubs ain't getting no
You gotta
business. It's
legalize
like 4
marijuana
strip
first.
clubs. People rap about 4 strip clubs. That's it. Like it don't never be no other strip clubs. Nobody else gets strip clubs. Like.
Well, you know, we have our own little strip club right here. We have a little fun
that?
going on for, you know, for the Micah Get Naked jar.
Aw.
Let me go in my pockets. What I got in my pocket. Hey, give me your card. Put the whole card in there.
When we reach her limit, where she gonna do what she gonna do? She gonna do the show by herself in the nude.
Oh my goodness. Hey, you know, actually, I probably have a new.
I want a guest
coming
star.
Up, though.
Can I get a guest
perform-
appearance on there?
Oh, you want to come on there?
Yeah, I'll perform.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, we'll swipe. We swiping all day.
Did you hear us read the letter earlier about how someone received a letter from an anonymous person about how he was invited to a meeting that basically said the music industry needs you to help us make more rappers about rap music, gangster rap.
Hey, I actually had heard something about this, and it's like about trying to increase them to do more negative stuff.
Yeah, and to put people in prison so they can make money and you
Yeah,
can buy
because
a
they
share.
make a lot of money off of prison,
Yeah.
which is kind of crazy. It's kind of like, but that I feel conflicted by that because certain things is like I don't let stuff like that affect me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a gangster rapper. I grew up listening to gangster rap. I love gangster rap. 50 used to make me want to slap somebody, but
See?
I
But
didn't.
that's still violence though, right?
It is, but I didn't do it.
Okay. So you listen to the music, but you're not influenced by it.
If you have your own, lane,
Yeah.
you're gonna be comfortable with that. And you're gonna listen to that, and you're gonna understand that's what was for them.
But it's not for
this
you.
not for me. Yeah.
Right. I feel that. That. Sound like Illuminati to me though.
Yeah, it is.
Illuminati.
But I don't feel like it's
I'm
as
over here
crazy
like,
as people say it is. Like,
But it so happens that I don't know, like the music did change from how it was back in the 80s and
It's done changed again, though.
yeah, it's
You know
gonna
what
change.
I'm saying?
It's changed. It's more about having fun now than anything, though.
Is it
depends
now?
on your,
Yeah, I
on
mean,
your
really,
culture.
what gangster rapper is really? It's only like 2 gangster rappers.
Who?
It can only be one popping gangster rapper at a time nowadays, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like Ross and Meek is like the only exception. Gucci. No disrespect, I don't listen to Gucci though.
See?
I don't know.
Gucci, I mean, he's not Gucci. Ain't filling out a
not gonna-
stadium though.
Yeah,
You go to a Rick Ross Meek Mill.
Y'all not gonna get
That's
me in this
packed out.
conversation again.
But see now Ross can't be gangster no more because he running from bullets, so he can't.
Ross.
Even,
Ain't nobody trying to get
I'm just
popped.
saying,
Hey, I'm ready
like,
to.
wait, because he rap about it all the time, right? We'll knock
Yeah,
your block
for real,
off.
for real.
We'll do this
I
to
don't
you, but he not even backing it up. Like, don't you practice what you preach?
Hey, look,
I
guys.
like Ross. I'm
I'ma tell you.
I like
pro
him,
Maybach music.
but it's like don't sit here and be like I'm a gangster.
I have a friend
raw.
that's Maybach music. I can't.
Hey,
I'm pro
I'm a-
Maybach music.
It's
I'm
nothing
gonna say
wrong with it.
something on the
When
Maybach
gangster
music for president.
thing. I'm gonna say something on the whole.
Let's go, OG. He a OG. He know.
Cause see, I don't really feel like the hip hop community or the rap community today is really gangster.
It's
you know what
not.
I'm saying? Like
It's more crazy.
we were back
Mm-hmm.
in the early '90s. You know what I'm saying? When we was colors.
Man,
you know what
kill
I'm
you for
saying?
your Pumas.
Yeah.
I heard about that. I'm
it was
glad
a
I
lot,
wasn't
It was
at
a
that
lot
age.
more gangster back in the day. So a lot of people say, like you said, Gucci.
Mm-hmm.
Some people don't even consider him to be a gangster rapper. They consider him to be a trap rapper.
Yeah.
But
Trap
so
star.
what would that be?
But hold on. So if your content is about selling drugs, did that make you a gangster rapper, or does that
doesn't make you a drug
dealer
dealer
rapper?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Like you're a drug dealer rapper.
I don't
feel like 50's a gangster rapper because he's like.
I don't categorize it though. I
He
just
don't
say
talk about bricks. He talk about look.
I'm just saying
I'm
though.
gonna shoot you.
See, but see, the difference is there is no difference. Just like I said before, there is no difference. There are rappers, because you might say.
But see, no, Ty, that was rap and hip hop. That's separate.
What do it even matter though? Man,
There
that
are
hip hop stuff
rappers.
kills me. Oh my god,
Why?
what is hip hop? What is hip hop?
It's a culture.
Why is it
A
hip hop?
language.
Hip hop is whatever it is to you though. Like hip hop is like expression of self. And that's what hip hop
Okay.
is.
Oh,
If
but
if
it's
all you do
separate
is
from
party
rap.
and drink, by all means rap about that because that's your life. If you didn't rap about that, you would be fake because you would be rapping.
But isn't hip hop separate from rap? They're not the same thing.
Oh no, there's rappers and then there's hip hop.
See? Thank you.
Hip hop is the ability to make a whole song
Okay.
that is timeless, like that fits. You know what I'm saying? Something that fits you, and then it connects to other people.
So 100 miles and running. What would you consider that?
From which artist?
NW. Damn, he said from which artist?
It's a lot of 100
miles and running.
I thought
The
you was talking
At
about-
least he knows, 'cause I didn't know what he was talking about. I thought he meant track.
NWA, 100 miles and running.
It's hip hop, but it's still gangster rap.
But it was
It's
like you
timeless.
said. It's exactly.
But it fit for that era, like LA Riots, all that. It fit so good.
Exactly.
But then
So-
again,
so why would
how
there
can
be
we
a
judge?
difference?
How can we judge music different than we judge anything else? We judge
Thank
books and movies different than we judge music. Like, why can't
That's
somebody
true.
completely fake being somebody? If it's a great image, we all love it, and it's just like Denzel being the same person in every other movie that he's in. He's always killing somebody or chasing somebody, but we don't care. We don't. I know Denzel ain't going to no different country to find some little white girl. I know that, but I'm not upset that he's portraying that. We shouldn't be mad at these other cats either. Get your money,
So it's entertainment.
but don't feed us BS.
So it's entertainment.
It's entertainment, but don't feed us.
So
don't
you-
tell me that you I'm
keep
gonna
it
kill
real.
100 people on the block with this AK when you've
not
never
even
even went to a gun range.
Yeah.
Like,
so is we keeping it real or is it entertainment?
keep it realistic at
It's
least.
entertainment, but they're not keeping it real.
I keep it real,
The thing is,
but keep it realistic.
People,
keep it close.
People have imaginations, right?
Yeah.
Am I wrong? So they fill our head with stories. Some people want to be told a story. Some people want to hear a lie. They want to hear fake stuff. They want to hear what they could do, but what they may not do. They want to hear what they possibly could go. I can go shoot somebody up, but you know you're not going to do it.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? If I'm not mad, I could, but you know you're not going to go shoot nobody. Come on, man.
True.
TJ
You're not gonna do that.
TJ
Just like we
Lane
know
did.
Eminem ain't hanging himself. How did you hang yourself and be alive now? And all that
know.
stuff. He talks about himself in a different personality, just like a whole different, like it's just all persona. Sometimes it's who you want to be instead of who you are. So they rap about who they want to be or who they emulate to be.
That's true too.
And then when you get a whole bunch of money, it's pretty much you are that person because who can tell you that you're not?
That's even like Beyonce saying she has an alter ego. I'm Sasha Fierce, and I don't know who I am on
actually,
stage.
I really think they do. I think they
Right.
really think that they do.
Or
though.
somebody else?
Like, look at it like this: like how Heath Ledger killed himself because he couldn't break the character from being the Joker. They really think that's who they are.
They become that person.
Like Ja Rule. He really
just
thinks that he's Ja
look,
Rule. Like he
look,
doesn't think he's Jeffrey.
That go into what my conversation gonna be next month about. Like we was just saying, is hip hop, is it entertainment or is it reality?
Oh, it's entertainment.
Because
And Nicki Minaj too.
there
Roman,
are just what you just said.
Barbie.
There
I
are
like
so
Nicki.
many. There are matter of fact, everybody in hip hop claim to be real, but nobody uses their real name.
Who?
Hey, that was deep. I like that.
I use my real name.
I would use my real name, but y'all wouldn't listen to me.
What's your real name? Eugene? No, I'm joking.
Eugene.
Come here, Stanley.
Eugene.
Come here, Stanley.
Oh my gosh.
Eugene.
What's wrong with that name?
It's Garfunkel.
What?
Garfunkel.
No, it's not.
Garfunkel Jameson.
See, that's that entertainment we like.
said
You hear the
Eugene.
entertainment? Okay.
She said Eugene. Oh man, for all the Eugenes out there, I'm sorry.
No, I'm just
I'm
asking.
sorry.
Hey, look.
I pour my heart out to you.
Up
to the Eugenes. How y'all living out there, man? Somebody named Eugene, call in, please. I want to know how life is.
1-888-668-0742.
How is life as a Eugene?
We're going to get into a music video, man. We got to set up for this performance. Y'all going to have us running over. Be like trying to grab control of the show.
Yeah, we got to get Eugene up.
Eugene.
Let's go, Garfunkel.
Oh, yeah.
Guilty. Eugene. Like
I just wanted to know his name. I asked him, he didn't answer, so I
Eugene.
tried to help him out.
Hey, look, we got a video from the homie of the station, Murder Mac, got a new video out. Hey, the boy did 695,000 views in 1 week.
He always do something like that. Murder
That's
Mac.
what's up.
You
Turn up.
never met him?
Let's get into
He'll
it.
be here in
Since
a minute from
1974
Detroit, baby.
radio.com
Detroit.
That's
on
what's
the
up.
MSC radio.
Shout out to Murder Mac. Brat.
The Family Records.
Murder. Hey, Murder. Yo, wake up. Murder. Wake up, dog. It's time to crank up. Let's do this shit, homie. Come on.
When they see me in the subs, when they telling me to crank it, bass turned up, now my speakers all I banging. I'm getting to this money cause they let us see me banking. The leader of my team, so I'm climbing up the rankings. Man, I crank up, watch me crank up. 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 I crank up the volume, so wake up. I'm stacking my cake up. That money I bake up. See, I don't deal with fakers, cause they face I'ma break up. And ain't no form of cover up will fix your face like makeup. It's time to get my change up, so I hit 'em with a little bit of change up. I ain't afraid of no danger, but I'm all about the way I got my grains up. I beat the pussy up, no brazers, and I'm always looking sharp like a razor. I keep it OG like a pager. You can bet I'm up my money like a wager. I'm cranking it up to the maximum. Got francs in my pocket and I'm flashing now. If a homie wanna work, then they gotta spend low, cause I'm about my checks and I'm flashing now. A lot of motherfuckers used to laugh at hell. If they hating on my music, then I'm smashing now. See, back in the days, I wasn't shit, but now I'm headed to the throne of my management. Now I may look small, but I'm throwing down, cause I got a lot of anger and I'm masculine. If we get into a fight, then I'm cranking up the heat, cause my shots hit hard like a javelin. It's guaranteed I'm coming hard, and I hit a little sucker like an avalanche. See people fucking with the kid, cause I got a lot of flavor like a bottle of ranch. When they see me in the subs, when they telling me to crank it, bass turned up, now my speakers all are banging. I'm getting to this money, cause they let us see me banking. The leader of my team, so I'm climbing up the rankings. Man, I crank up, watch me crank up. 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 I'm cranked up, so crank it. The bass up, I cranked it. I show a little homie on the basics, and I'm going for the top cause it's vacant. See, everybody follow they flagrant. The president of the squad like Reagan. I gotta get that money I'm chasing. All them dollars in my eyes, no faking. I'm cranking it up to the maximum. If they got harsh words, then I'm waxing them. See, all I smoke is the finest weeds, and I ain't never touched nothing with a sticks and sound. I slap a bitch, I'm like Vic and them. And anybody hating, they can get condemned. See, all I ride is foreign with, so all these motherfuckers know that I'm whipping them. Got 415s and they banging the block, and my flow hit hard like aftershock. See, I've been at the bottom, now my aim is for the top. And when I get to the top, I ain't never gonna stop. I ain't talking shit and rocks. I'm a lucky motherfucker, I don't need a pair of socks. Me and the fam, we all in a lock. And the time is money, then I'm breaking every clock. Bitch, I can't crank it any harder. I can slaughter any coast, but I still ain't fucking with Carter. The martyr is on the move, I'm selling verses for barter. And I never rode the bench, cause I'm a leader, a starter. When they see me in the subs, when they telling me to crank it, bass turned up, now my speakers all are banging. I'm getting to this money, cause they let us see me banking. The leader of my team, so I'm climbing up the rankings. Man, I crank up, watch me crank up. 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 Man, I crank up, watch me crank up.
Hey, yo.
Yo.
We back in the building. That was the homie Murder Mac.
Watch me crank.
This is Monsta. Do your thing, bro. Do your thing.
It's like I'm just playing with y'all. You know, I go by the name of Young Monsta.
That's Cam in the background.
This is the new single off the new mixtape, Young Forever. We call this Lobster. Yeah. Holla Fame Boys. Yo. AP, the red rag, I don't bang. Silky sauce on my low, man. Lethal threw me a whole pound, and I'm smoking that whole thing. Red cup, red rum, red bone. I'm 3 for 3. She do cartwheel till heart melt. Pussy pie, she gon' let me peace. You been getting that pussy cheap. I been getting that pussy free. Say she like to play hide and seek. While I'm counting, she let me peep. She riding around with a real G. I was born in the alphabet. I make it rain, I make it come. I get your girl all types of wet. I'ma fuck, give me head first. I show up, send a check first. Real niggas gon' say word. Fake niggas gon' pussy purr. My BM just got a purse. Buy me a Louis belt, but cans first. Ain't a man on this damn earth like me, homie, I'm fan first. Connoisseur, smoke pot well. Fuck task, that's pot gel. Gray hairs in my foxtail. My swag sick and I'm not well. 6 cents, I see the money. Presidents all dead, man. Told the world it's all dead people. They say it's all in my head, man. On LeBron James on that headband. She worth a mill on that handstand. And I don't care about a damn man. If he ask about me, I'm just a friend. Eastside nigga, I do the thing. Southside Route 2 do the same. I'm just put here to get my change. Diamond chains, diamond rings, diamond chains, diamond rings. I've been dreaming all kind of things. I've been hitting all kind of things. These niggas all kind of lame like diamond chains, diamond rings. I've been hitting all kind of things. I've been hitting all kinds of things. Yo, these niggas all kind of lames like diamond chains, diamond rings. All I ever need. I've been hitting all kinds of things. Diamond chains and diamond rings. Diamond chains, diamond rings. I've been dreaming all kind of things. I've been hitting all kind of things. These niggas all kind of lame. They go purple label, purple drink, purple weed, purple pills. Fuck your bitch on purple sheets. Now she know how purple feel. Okay, pussy pink and her panty silk. In the bank account all green. You keep thinking that's your hoe, but silly nigga, that's all me. March around with my on me, and I'm flies my on piece, and I'm higher than Coach Sneaks. Baggy bitch like groceries. It ain't take much, it ain't take much. Now I know why they hate us. Girls won't give you a helping hand, but give us sexual favors. Ride around with my top off, thanking God that I'm not y'all. And your girlfriend just popped off, and your girlfriend got a top off, and the whip probably topless, and your chick probably topless. Red lights couldn't stop this. It's young and baby, I'm hot shit. A swisher full of that chocolate. Mike is smoking that same thing. Pussy nigga, I got this. You couldn't beat me with my same name. It's Starlight, bang bang, Hall of Fame, gang gang. Can't believe that's your main thing. She be all on my main vein. I've been dreaming all kind of things. I've been hitting all kind of dames. These niggas all kind of lame like. I've been dreaming all kind of things. I've been hitting all kind of things. These niggas all kind of lame like. All I ever needed, all I ever needed was diamond chains and diamond rings. Diamond chains, diamond rings. I've been dreaming all kind of things. I've been hitting all kind of things. These niggas all kind of lame. They go purple label, purple drink, purple weed, purple pills. Fuck your bitch on purple sheets. Now she know how purple feel. Okay. Okay. Okay, now she know how purple feel. Now she know how purple feel. Glad y'all enjoyed that. You're rocking with the best radio station in Cleveland. With my, my radio crush.
That was your boy Monsta.
Thank you.
Out of Youngstown.
Yeah. Boy.
Can you hear me now?
That's a real deal right there.
Turn it down.
Can you hear me now? No, you was good. Cut it back on. Chris got us back there in the back.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris. Is Chris back there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Check out
Hanini.
Hanini?
Yep.
Yeah, Hanini Subs.
Hanini Subs. Located at 7310 Lorraine Avenue for the best subs in town. While you're there, tell them MSC Radio Network sent you and get $1 off your meal.
Yeah.
Plug this at the end of the show.
I knew he was going to read.
For real, though, check out Hanini Subs, located at 7310 Lorraine Avenue for the best subs in towns. While you there, tell them MSC Radio Network sent you and get $1 off your meal.
Yes.
Flat out.
$1 off.
That's real deal.
And they do got some good food.
I think I'm headed that way. 7310 Lorraine Avenue?
I'm going to get some.
I think I'm headed that way.
None of them hungry.
All righty. We not here next week. Next week is Easter.
Okay.
Everybody enjoy your holidays.
Yes.
I'm going home to Michigan.
And Jesus died for you and then rose on the third day. So on the third day next week, no, I'm confused. Never mind. Sunday, he didn't get it. I don't know when he got up. I forgot. But he got up. He not here no more. He in heaven again. So.
We come back.
Yeah.
It'll be April 7th.
April 7th.
So that's the next show, April 7th. We got the homie Steve Bush will be in the building.
Okay.
So we're going to get real soulful in
Lorraine,
here
right?
again. Yes, Mr. Steve Bush will be in the building April 7th.
Okay.
So y'all have a blessed holiday.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Be easy. Don't drink too much. Don't smoke too much.
And don't wear too many pastel colors. Just because it's Easter, I mean, you get to put on green, blue, and yellow, and pink, and orange.
Pimpin', pimpin',
It's not that deep.
We out. Peace.
Yo.